What, if anything, does the killing of one of Mexico's most powerful drug cartel leaders have to do with the 2026 World Cup?
Is there going to be that violence? Is there going to be that bloodshed while the World Cup kicks off? That's something that we can't know yet, but it's definitely, I think, a worry. And I guess that it will now be something that the Mexican government is also thinking about.
This is Game Theory, where sport is more than just a game. Nemesio Oseguera Cervantes, the man they called El Mencho, was the leader of the Jalisco New Generation Cartel, one of the most powerful criminal gangs in Mexico. He was among North America's most wanted men, with a US DEA bounty of $50 million on his head. Someone may now be looking to collect that reward now that El Mencho has been killed in a raid by Mexican security forces. Reaction to his killing was near immediate. In the aftermath of that raid, cartel members burned cars and blocked roads across nearly a dozen Mexican states. And that violence has made football organizers understandably nervous, with several domestic fixtures postponed and an international friendly between Mexico and Iceland cancelled. And now, with the 2026 World Cup just 4 months away, questions are being raised about security, coordination and stability. So what happens next? Al Jazeera's John Holman is in Mexico City and can give us a clearer picture.
So this week, we saw on the same day as Mencho being killed, the original unrest. That actually seems to be cooling down quite quickly. Then we've got the more long-term unrest, which is when different members of that cartel, I'm going here by what we've seen so many times in the past in Mexico, where the top leader's been either killed or captured, that other leaders with the cartel will be vying for that position, and often violently. And that's the sort of unrest that we could see not immediately, but in weeks and months to come. And that's the danger and the worry probably for Mexico's government in terms of the World Cup, because Jalisco is really the stronghold, the birthplace of that cartel. I don't know yet if it's going to affect how FIFA plans those security and logistics around the games here. Also, to put into perspective as well, the main worry I think right now is Guadalajara and Jalisco State. Other games are being played in Mexico City, that's relatively safe, and the other city is Monterrey, which is in the north, which has seen a lot of security problems in the past, but is relatively calm right now. So it's not all of Mexico. I think sometimes, and in the media sometimes, we make this mistake of making this blanket thing out of it.
And let's remember, this uncertainty isn't confined to one country. The 2026 World Cup will span the United States, Mexico and Canada. But immigration enforcement, gun violence and visa access are still huge issues. So Mexico isn't alone in facing scrutiny. The real question is whether North America, in all its complexity, is ready for the biggest tournament in football history now that the security question just got even more complicated.